Everyone knows that Donald Trump has the attention span of a 5-year-old, and he's probably looking for an exit strategy for this whole being president thing, as it's apparently much more difficult to run a country than his childish brain could have ever imagined. But now, according to insider revelations, Trump apparently is so incapable of focusing during important White House meetings, and he's prone to tyrannical outbursts of rage directed at everyone around him. Apparently, Trump can't stop interrupting critical meetings to repeatedly air his grievances about the FBI Director James Comey, who he fired, and the ongoing FBI investigation into Trump's ties to Russia. Trump's tantrums are so bad at this point, they become a direct obstacle to a White House that's already struggling to get anything done due to having to keep an eye on Trump like he's an unruly toddler. And as a result, the Trump administration is finding it nearly impossible to focus and move forward on Trump's agenda and any of his campaign promises. So at least there's that silver lining to him being a maniacal man-child. Remember, resistors, every time you remind Trump about his Russia investigation, he loses his mind just a little bit more. So we should also keep in mind that Trump's like a 70-year-old guy, and who knows how many rage spirals he can go into before he just blows a fuse and has an aneurysm or a stroke or something. I'm just saying. One senior official stated that the White House now has been consumed by a sort of paralysis as Trump's Russia scandal eats up all of the staff's entire time and resources. To try and fix the issue, White House counsel Don McGahn told the staff not to mention the Russia investigation. However, Trump himself has repeatedly ignored that request. Politico reported the following, quote, "Several officials said Trump had interrupted meetings on other issues in recent weeks to talk about the investigation and had fumed about Russia and Comey. He's committed a series of self-inflicted errors, like going against his own administration's talking points on firing Comey, giving classified information to the Russians, and then seeming to confirm that he received it from Israel in an off-the-cuff comment during his visit to Jerusalem. Whether Trump can separate things in his obsessive mind will be the real question." You know, Trump's like that cheating husband who asked for a divorce after sleeping with a Russian hooker. You're the one cheating on Lady Liberty with Mother Russia, jackass. You'd think he'd at least know that continuing to bring it up only makes him look like more of an asshole. But as usual, Trump is simply a disgraceful person who's too distracted and/or too incompetent to get anything done or have an ounce of self-awareness. He's become his own biggest source of sabotage. And then he has the nerve to obsessively complain about it and blame other people around him for the problems he's creating. Trump and his Republican wrecking crew need to be thrown out of the White House with the quickness. I'm Ryan Clayton. This is Content News. Come back daily for the news where we're free to share the truth.